What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. There's currently loads going on. I've been building, that's why. So whenever you do a build video, sometimes some of the tank maintenance, like the cleaning and stuff like that, can get left behind. A few tanks are looking grubby. Now, grubby is a bit of an exaggeration. So over here in Ember's tank, the cameras might not pick it up, but it might do. You see this like waviness to the glass? That's like string algae, or the starts of algae. Basically, I haven't done a water change on this tank since I set it up, which is silly of me. But we need to do that now and get everything scraped off clean again. So if you look at some of these plants down here, look, for instance, they've got that little bit of filament algae or string algae, whatever you want to call it. And that happens on new setups when everything's not established properly, but you can very quickly get rid of it. You just need to be on top of things. And the good thing is, it's a really simple fix. So that all went great, and you can see the plants here, look, they really are starting to grow really nice. So they've got all those more greener tips to them. If you look right at the top area, is slightly more green than the bottom. They're getting some good size to them. It was a really good decision, I think, to bring that light down, because it's making one hell of a difference. I don't think it's going to be long at all before this whole thing is just like full of plants. I'm going to stay on top of the trim of this moss. It's already starting to get too sort of bushy. Not on the top, that's where I already trimmed it, see? So I kept that short and on the rock, and that'll grow together like low, whereas this stuff that I just placed in, that will try and grow outwards. So if I trim it all like back, excuse me, Amber, if I trim it all back like right down the bottom again, it'll grow neat and compact. The more you trim moss, the more compact it grows. So recently I did the baby fry. Recently I did the platy fry tank you can see up here. It's doing really good actually, better than I would expect. We got a little bit of tannins to the water from that big piece of bogwood, and most of the plants are doing okay. So Anubias, look, doing great. The Rotala H right at the back, growing up and staying red. So this light from, ONF Mini or Flat One or something, it just keeps red, which is good. The mosses are doing well. They've not got sort of any algae developing on them. They're growing sort of a bit weirdly, but kind of authentic, and they look really nice, I think. But down here, this is the area that we've got the problem with. Some of the Hygrophila pinnatifida there is looking really good, look, on the surface. Well, not the surface, but nearer the surface. As we come down, it's starting to sort of rot away. Now, if you leave this in the water, you will get algae, so we need to take out the stuff that isn't growing. Some of it is and some of it isn't. I don't know why, because it's all in the same sort of area. Look at this, see? Maybe it's too much light on the bits that are coming forwards, and because it likes highlight as well, because it goes pink. I don't know. Either way, it's got to come out, and new shoots will come in its place and should look really good eventually. But so far, overall, the tank is doing great, isn't it? Looks awesome. Fish are happy. I'm able to feed them a lot more in this one as well. Needs a water top up, not gonna lie. But now we've got a nice little waterfall. It's creating surface agitation, which means we haven't got any of the biofilm on the surface as well, which is good. So you get that nice crystal clear mirror effect. I do love that on a tank. You know that your tank is doing well when you've got that mirror finish to the top and there isn't a surface skimmer. There we go, looking all clean, spick and span again. What I actually did was, that leaf there, I missed that leaf, hang on. There we go, now we're all looking good. So I'm loving this tank, loving how it's growing. I didn't pick stuff that grows crazy fast, which means I don't have to constantly be trimming it back and looking to. The two tanks next to them, both changing soon. It's gone murky again. Like I say, some no-filter tanks just do that. But what is odd, down here, look, this is my bowl aquarium. I've got a couple of leaves. Can be pulled off now. God, it's so hard to pull off the leaves for the... That's a peace lily, by the way. Peace lily in the bowl. But look, this has never, ever gone murky, and it's never had a water change. Plants are growing all right. I mean, they've not got barely any light down there, to be honest, so you wouldn't expect too much. But there's shrimp in there. I'm pretty sure the shrimp are breeding. There's one, look, right on that leaf there, doing really well. Big old girl there. Hopefully she's just making me some nice babies to add to some other tanks. Is that one? No, that's just something on the rock. So yeah, some tanks, no filter, don't go hazy. Some do. I mean, there's way more going on here, like scientifically or biologically, than we can understand, I think, anyway. Or someone at my level can understand, at least. This one, the light's gone. It's there, but it's so not happening that it's not even lighting anything up. But I want to change this soon. This was a dirted tank that I set up. I want to do another dirted tank, give it another go, put it next to some of the other ones, and just for comparison, really. And then if it works well, because I know it does work well, but sometimes with dirted tanks it's been a bit of luck for me. Sometimes it works great and sometimes it doesn't. So I want to find the formula that it gets it to work well. So over at the Discus tank, things are really starting to take off. The plants are looking immensely good. I've not got any algae at all. There's a little bit on the glass, like, you know, like that green spot algae, but that's it. I'm happy with that. That's very easy to fix. I mean, the fish have pulled up some of the plants. So the Liliopsis there and a Pagostum and something, or yes, you. So what they like to do is when the food comes down and it falls in between them, they try and get in to peck at it and pull it out, and in doing so they probably grabbed a couple of leaves or something and it's just pulled it out. That's okay, it's an easy fix, but it's good to know that the roots, look, the root systems are growing very well, nice white roots on them, which means we're doing good. Overall though, look, you can see that all the plants are growing in and merging in together, which is what I wanted, and eventually I want them to all sort of come forward, but that will take time. But it is starting to happen, so look at this glossostigma there. You can just see how that is starting to sort of come forwards. Well, I didn't plant it like that, and you can see it's branching over there as well, trying to sort of, well, creep over, I would say. God, this is impossible, guys. It is food time, that's why they're sort of, well, actually it doesn't matter, even if it wasn't food time, they'd still be in the foreground like this, like, feed us, Dad, feed us. We did get another spawn as well, but it, again, got all eaten. It's not going to happen in this tank, is it? If I want to do that, I do need to separate them, but I'm not sure that's something I want to focus on at the moment. There's so much other stuff going on, but it's definitely something to look at in the future. But yeah, I couldn't be happier overall with the first start of this. It's going to take a few months before this is looking absolutely insane, I think, because I can't go too bright with the light because it will cause algae. Obviously, high temperatures and fish that poop and need feeding a lot will do that, so you just got to take your time with it more. But I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, I did also add in this Belixa japonica in the middle here, and I've got a feeling that's going to get huge and look really, really good as that central focal point. So I'm looking forward to that as well.